What would you say regarding creativity coming through an individual? Jessica, would you say that that's the energy of the guide coming forward through music or through theatre or through painting or whatever creativity it may be?
Absolutely. Artists are modern-day shamans, and I write that in one of my poems called Art. How it's basically their job to do this inner journey of soul archaeology to bring forth what is within them outside into the world. And it speaks on a soul language. What's so beautiful about art is it speaks beyond words and also is multidimensional, many levels and layers to it. And what is also so incredible about art is that it's play, it's fun. It's not, when we treat it like it's going to be work, I have to give this, I have to write an incredible song because I'm under contract, or, you know, we have any kind of pressure at all. It stagnates the creativity, and then that's where we get writer's block and all that other fun stuff. And what happens is it locks us down from that connection. When we're like a child and we're lost to, you know, playing and experimenting and our imagination and wonder, then it comes forth so easily and it flows naturally. And that's how it, you know, that's how life is meant to be. That's how we're meant to approach things. And that's one of the things that is so counterproductive at school with our education systems, is they're really traumatizing and stagnating the brain so that we're learning a lot less than when we did when we were younger, when we were playing and there was no stress. It was just lost to the joy and the fun of it.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. So would you say if somebody wasn't communicating with the guidance and direct communication coming forward as energy that they translate into speech, then one way into that energy would be through creativity? Would you advise them to go out, paint, write poetry, write songs, play music, whatever their heart leads them to? Would you advise as a healing tool and a way into that energy?
First and foremost, one must find their creative beliefs, otherwise you're going to explode. Mine happened to be poetry, and it was so strong, and I'm dyslexic, I don't write. You know what I said? I really didn't write, because I was told, you know, that you're dyslexic people to be ashamed of how they write, that it's not like everyone else's and so forth, but my hands one day just rebelled and revolted and refused to do what I wanted them to do until I wrote this poem. Like, it was like, okay, you know, who's had that happen to them? And it just kept coming stronger, and I felt like I was lost. I just had to get out of myself way so that this could come out of me. And once I had that emotional vomit, that creative release, it was just so liberating, and I had a major eureka moment, because those poems, simple little poems, actually were codes and keys to what I'm doing right now, my message, basically.
Yeah.
And so what it does is, you know, that leads you to yourself, but, you know, this is the therapy of releasing and finding your modality, finding your passion. Like guys always say, you know, do what you love, what your passion is, follow that. They also have to ask tricky questions to get you out of certain mind blocks that you find yourself in whenever it comes to your purpose. Like when you were a child, what did you want to be when you got older? And also, if money was no object, what would you be doing with your time and energy? And combining all passions, ideas, and skills, you could create your own place in the world and project. What would it be? What would it look like? And so forth. All these questions are designed to help you break past all barriers of, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I want to settle my guide to talk to somebody else's guide so that I can find out what my mission is. And you know what? When I asked my guides what my mission was, you know what they told me? What do you want it to be? I was like, no, that's not how it works. Please, you know, tell me what it is. And they said, okay, Jess, we're so sorry, you're right. That's not how it works. They said, you're supposed to be a firefighter. So go on, go to school. Go do it. I was like, no, I don't want to be a firefighter. And they're like, well, you see, this is what happens when you give your power away, even to us. They said, who knows what you want to do more than yourself? You just to trust yourself enough to pull that out of yourself, to do it. And they said, you're looking for a place for yourself to fit in. And the fact is, there is no place. You have to create it. And that's what I did.